Good evening. Well, I'm here to talk about Princess Diana. It's as everybody knows, she's passed 20 years ago. So, I didn't really want to talk about this, but I thought, why not? Who was Princess Diana to me? Well, I met her 2 times. First time I met her was at the Braemar Games in 1982. I met her. Not personally, I didn't go up and shake her hand, but I seen her. It was after, I think it was in the September, and she got married earlier that year. And then I also seen her in Dorchester, when she was still with Prince Charles. And he's a coin collector, and he went to a coin collector in Dorchester. And, he was busy doing something, and she was walking around town, and I got a chance to see her. I've seen her other places, but actually got close. That was the 2 times. So the main reason I wanted to talk about her was because of how I'll put my neck out and say this. I'm not really a royalist. I'm not really into the royal family. For many reasons, but they're my reasons. I don't dislike them, but I don't get excited if they were in town. But I'm kind of neutral, I guess. I sit on the fence. But for Princess Diana, I had a real passion for her. She was just an amazing woman. Our childhoods are very similar. She was always craving for love. Affection, to be recognized, to be acknowledged as a person, for somebody to want to spend time with her. If you can go online and look at other YouTube clips, and you'll see her talking about when her parents split up. Her mom was having a relationship with somebody else, and her parents split up, and the mom had to go away, and Diana was really devastated, and she didn't have a close relationship with her father, and apparently her parents, this is her words, you can check for yourself, that they always told her she was the dumb one and not very smart, and she says, I don't remember being hugged, the same as me. And that does something to a child. It sort of really upsets them. It sends them on the wrong path for the rest of their life. They're always craving to be loved because they weren't loved by their parents. So I had like an affinity with her, and she was just a really soft, gentle soul. I remember, being from Britain and living in Britain at the time. They were always on the news, and for me, she was always a woman, a beautiful, gentle woman. And she looked pretty, and she acted graceful, and she, I think for me, the qualities of an amazing woman, to be herself, to be dressed nicely, to act like a gentle, kind woman, and for me, she was all of that. So, and the part that got me really upset was when Camilla Parker Bowles came on the scene. I'm thinking, what is Charles thinking, But, and, there was some really nasty stuff about her in the news at the time, but, whatever. But the thing is, she says in her own words, the relationship with Charles failed because there's 3 in a relationship, and it got a little bit too crowded, was her words. So I was married 2 times, and both times similar things happened. So again, I really felt for her. So, and then she said herself that she knew that the royal family didn't want her around anymore, and she said in her own words that Prince Philip said that he was going to get rid of her. So when the accident happened in France in the tunnel, I was like, I guess he did it. And then you can go online yourself, and there's a guy who said he was from MI5 which is British Secret Service, said that he was actually a part of the group who took her out because she knew too much, you know. So to summarize, I guess I want to say to her, you know, 20 years ago, 20 years past now, what to say? That I'm just very, 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 very sorry that you didn't have parents that loved you and wanted to cuddle you and spend time with you and be creative with you and just wanted to hang out with you, you know, and told you that you were a beautiful woman and you're smart and you could be anything you wanted. And I'm sorry also that you met Charles. I know you were infatuated with her, you know, and you wanted to be with him, but you met him and he treated you like crap, basically. And then you get away from him and they don't want you to be, you know, with Dodi Al-Fayed, whatever his name is, and took you out. So people say the other reason they didn't want you around is because you were anti-landmines, which was, you know, the weapons industry make big money selling mines. So I just want to say I'm very sorry. I feel, you know, every year I hear that it's her anniversary that she has passed, I feel sad because a really beautiful person that we need people like her in this world. So I just wanted to raise a glass and tip my glass to Princess Diana, or before she was married, Lady Diana Spencer, to the beautiful soul of Diana, to you. So, with that, what to say? I guess nothing else to say other than I feel like really sad that such a beautiful soul came to this planet and was treated so bad and then was taken out. Over the years, I collected some pictures of her. The first picture I'll show you is of her at the Braemar Games in 1982 when I was there. And I got a few more pictures. So if you keep watching, I'll show you the pictures of her that I collected and in memory of her. So to Princess Diana,